Mahdi Talal has certainly been magical. I would still say he's got more to offer. Rohit Danu finds Alfred Moya. Sandeep Mandi asking a bit too much.
All players, Vasper, even when we speak of Prashant, me and you saw him play in the local league in Kerala as well. He was performing really well. He's taken a step up, joining back into the ISL, always has a point to prove, and his goal celebration absolutely shows you that a lot of people writing him off, but he himself is proving it all to be wrong. And that should stand for a lot of people, like Rohit Danu as well. We've seen him play at BFC earlier. Now he seems to be shining in the colours of Inter Kashi. Sumit Pasi, a very versatile player, joined Inter Kashi. He's been a versatile player. He's played in a number of positions for the same team. And throughout Indian football, we've seen him play as a striker, centre-back, full-back, winger. I think it's a luxury for a coach to have somebody like him. And a lot of these players have to step up now. And they surely are. Specifically Prashant and Rohit Danu for me. And Nischal having a brilliant debut season.
Indeed so, and there's another one on the bench too, Mohammad Asif, who we have watched closely. So he has options out there too. And then experienced men like Jayesh Rane, Len Dongal, who have been added on. Haven't seen much of them yet, but certainly when needed they will be brought on. And that's what makes this man different. You do not really look at names and put them in the starting 11 saying, oh, they have got the ISL experience, oh, they have been in the circuit since long. You put on the pitch what's effective for you.
100%. When we saw the signing of Jayesh Rane, a lot of the players, a lot of teams would have thought, okay, he's going to walk into the first 11, but somebody like Ahabas is waiting to see more from him on the training pitch. You even got Nishu Kumar on the bench for them, Prabir Das. So he's brought in a few players that he understands, he knows about, he's trusted in the past. But even them, it's not that I will sign you to play. You make your way into this champion team of the I-League, and then I will make you play. You put in the effort, you show me the work ethic, and you will play for Habas. That's always the kind of coach he's been. Even Owen Coyle, I'm sure you'll second that thought, Vasper. He likes players who work hard. He likes to appreciate or give opportunities to hard work and effort.
Solid from Nischal Chandan out there, sliding in the way of that cross. Talal reached there in time. But yeah, Owen Coyle, we saw what he did against East Bengal. The way East Bengal were scoring for fun. Many expected East Bengal to try and mark Nicola and Talal in the midfield. It was somewhat the other way around, where Talal and Nicola were used to mark the East Bengal players, and then they somehow came out free and scored the goals. Eze has been strong at the back too, and this man certainly is a key.
He's one of the best creative players in this league, Mahdi Talal. Even if you mark him, he'll always find a way to go past you or find space to operate. And I think Owen Coyle is also a great man manager. He manages players, he manages egos, he makes sure that everyone's happy in the camp. So it's an interesting battle of two coaches.
And so far so good. Not too much threatening going forward, either of the sides, but just settling down in this warm atmosphere inside the furnace. It's called furnace for a reason, not just external affairs, but it's really tough on the pitch here in Jamshedpur. Something Inter Kashi do not like. A card is coming out. Looks like the correct call.
Rohit Danu on that occasion, jumping in with a sliding tackle, wanting to win the ball back. He said he got the ball, but not enough for the referee's liking, and goes into book early on, 8 minutes on the clock. He'll have to also be careful. We know Habas will be another coach who will want his players to put in those tackles, but they also have to be smart, need to know when they're getting into those tackles, the timing of them are perfect.
Certainly a free kick, but a yellow might be a harsh for a winger at this stage. And Nicola floats it in. Izzy rises. Sometimes makes it look too easy with that leap and already the height to the advantage.
You've got a massive height advantage with both of these players in and around the box. Messi Bauli, Stephen Eze both present. And on that occasion, it was Stephen Eze who got at the end of that, just could not keep it on target. But in KASHI, have to be careful not to give too many fouls away in and around or anywhere close to the box where a free kick can be whipped in. When Stephen Eze is sent up, to be honest, they have to be careful, they have to do better.
Handball there given against Mahdi Talal. Strong addition in this inter-KASHI midfield, Sergio Lamas.
It was Sergio Lamas battling it out with Mahdi Talal. As I said, it's going to be 11v11, and which is the strongest side with the most hunger and desire that might just come out winners. But it's also going to be a game of individual battles all around this pitch. You've got Pranay Haldar and Nikola Stojanovic in the middle of the park against Sergio Tomba, and also Alfred Moya, Norris just dropping in, Mahdi Talal also. So it's going to be this triangle in the middle of the park that both teams will want to get the better of each other.
Already up on that touchline. Pranay has done decently. Of it, and Nicola went down, but the free kick has gone the other way.
Both players, eyes on the ball, trying to clear the attack, trying to continue the attack. Prashant just coming out the worst between Nicola and Prashant.
You being a striker, Robin, we have seen in this league so far this season. There have been strikers like Jamie McLaren, who just scored 4 in that. The Jari started on a high, but then missed sitters in the last couple of matches. And then we have Messi Bauli, who has the ability to score, but hasn't opened his account. It's not about potential. We all know they're proven strikers. But what goes different, that the performance is so different?
Because the way you can look at it is Jimmy McLaren, he knows his job first. He definitely stays in and around the box, believing in his teammates. Also, the supply that comes to Jamie is unbelievable. We saw Liston helping him score goals. We've seen Subhashish come into the first 11 today and help him score goals as well. On the other hand, Messi looks like a striker. Messi Bolly looks like a striker where sometimes you think he does too much, chasing balls down, running down the channel. Don't get me wrong, he likes it like this.
And he almost helped his team to get on the lead. It was Talal at the end of it. Had it been the other way around, could have expected that, at least being on target.
Absolutely brilliant from Messi Bolly. We've been talking about him and his work rate is what I was coming to. Does well to get back into the box. Almost getting a cross in. But when you've got a striker like Messi Bolly who likes to run the channel, I think maybe one way to look at it is you need to give him support. Jimmy McLaren thrives on support. Messi Bolly, a striker who loves to play.
Oh, and he almost gets Jamshedpur on the lead. A powerful shot with his left.
I think I should just continue talking about Messi Bolly Wasful, because as much as I keep speaking about him, he keeps getting in the middle of things. On that occasion, does well against Mundy to just push him off using his strength, but could not keep a shot on target. That's the end product that maybe Messi Bolly has to bring into his work rate is commendable. He brings his teammates into the fore of things, trying to get them involved, get the goals. But when he's in front of the box, that's where you maybe need a bit of composure, just end product, be it from you or your team.
The third time that he has stepped in, Sumit Pasi. Messi Bolly certainly growing into the game. And a high press from Norris Petkavicius. That forces Albino to clear. And that is a good leap from Nishchal Chandan. Smartly done, and Sumit Pasi again with the interception.
Sanan again, I like this boy, very confident, likes to take defenders one-on-one, likes to go past them, confident enough and intelligent enough to know when to take on defenders, when to pass the ball. On that occasion, trying to turn Sumit Pasi. And again, the individual battle that we're going to see tonight against Nishchal and Messi Bolly is going to be brilliant.
Oh, that's somehow gone through to Alfred Moya. My oh my, he thought he would trouble Albino with that. Somehow just smoothly went through the defenders.
That's great play between Rohit Tanu, Norris and Alfred Moya. That time got a shot away. Angle was tight, tried to do a little too much, trying to find the top corner. Just could not keep it on target with the pressure coming on him. But again, this is brilliant play from KASHI as well. Between the two sides, you would have thought that JAMSHEDPUR will be piling on the pressure, but again, KASHI proving us all wrong. They're proving to us why they're one of the most competitive debutants of this league. And Sumit Pasi giving no breathing space to Sanan at all.
Twice in a row now, Sumit Pasi didn't let him go through. Little things that goes unnoticed in the game. Oh, that high boot will certainly be noticed, and he might be in trouble here, Vinci. It was not intentionally, he's very sure, but it is the red card with that kind of a high boot coming out. Prannoy should try to step away to avoid trouble. But Jamshedpur are now a man down. What a blow that.
Wow, dangerously high. Vinci Barreto leading with his foot, and that is a red. Studs showing, going onto Mundy's head. The referee had no decision or no other decision but to give that red card. His innocence, but when he goes back and looks at the replays of that, he'll know it was a yellow.
Oh wow, now things will change. Vinci Barreto sent off. Up. Too high and too... Hand was too close to the body, says Pratik Mondal. Sanan has moved to the right now. How do they deal with this? Looks like they've pushed Talal wide and brought Sanan in front. Sanan trying for the first timer. Good idea, just couldn't connect.
Definitely an easy option at the moment for Jamshedpur, just to put Mehdi Talal onto the wing and leave Messi Bowley all alone in the middle of the park with Sanan just shifting wings towards the right side. But this could be trouble. Winter Kashi have the players who can, hurt. We spoke about two coaches and their philosophy in this, class, or two professors trying to get the better of each other tonight. At the moment, Antonio Hava seems like he could come on top of this if they can find a way through this Jamshedpur defence. It's still not going to be easy. You ask, well, you've got Pratik Chaudhary, Stephen Eze, Nikhil Barla and Mazo to deal with. So defensively, they're still going to be very, very strong.
Tell you what, they'll look strong in attack as well, as the first two attacks after the sending off comes from Jamshedpur. Here's Maxo. Talal floating it in, a lot of curl. But what I was trying to point out is that now it looks like Talal will have to play a double role. Whenever the ball moves to the right, he's staying central as that attacking midfielder role he was given. And when they attack from the left, Talal becomes the left winger. So he'll have to work very, very hard.
He surely will have to, but it also gives him a decision to make. He will maybe, get that free role of defending from the right, but at the same time, wow, Norris wanted to stay on his feet, but Stephen Eze did jump in. Luckily, Norris did not go down. He got on the inside of Stephen Eze. Norris on that occasion. Now the second time of asking, Stephen Eze did get the ball, but very lucky that Norris stayed on his feet.
I was surprised too. He didn't go down. It is an Inter-Kashi corner, something to deal with before he takes it. One thing Jamshedpur need to make sure is that they do not lose their minds here. It is Mark So getting a talking with Wayne Vaz. Physically, Wayne Vaz has over the years grown as a player.
I think every defender now knows if you catch a player in the box, most likely or not, the referee's going to point towards the spot.
It is a plan. Tomba with the shot. Falls inside the area for Sumit Pasi. Blocked away, another corner. Pressure building.
Pressure surely building, but I was going to complete my point and say, if you know the referee is going to blow it, I don't think it makes sense for the referee to talk about it. But this was the opportunity that Sumit Pasi had. Blocks coming in. That
to Sanan kindly. Messi Bali to Nicola. He loves his left a lot. But Talal just helps Luis Campos there. And it would be...
Mehdi Talal just lost sight of the ball on that occasion, but it'll be interesting to see. Was he onside? But by the looks of it, he seemed to be onside, and if he knew what the ball was, Lewis could have been in trouble.
Certainly now Inter KASHI have an edge out there. Almost getting the edge ahead of Pratik was Alfred Moya. A bit too heavy.
But Inter KASHI seem to be getting joy from those long balls being played behind the JAMSHEDPUR defence. It'll be need to be seen if they can take advantage of that.
And the flag has gone up, but tell you what, it is close. Sumit Pasi went down. Messi Bali was just pointing at him. Could be a close escape.
Sanan clever enough to play that reverse ball. Yes, Messi Bali was offside. But you could see in those visuals again, he's taken a touch and he's taken 3 touch even after the whistle's gone by for Messi Bali. He should be opening his body, trust both his feet and finish that ball. In and around the box, I think 2 touches, 3 touches is the maximum, because you'll always have defenders chasing you down. Jamie McLaren is a prime example of that. Not more than 2 touches, sometimes first touch to finish goals. Even as a Jare with goals he's scored, they've been 1 and 2 touch finishes. For Messi Bali, maybe that's something that he needs to just understand and just calm himself down a little.
So what happened at the far side there after that miss pass? Rohit Danu was not on the same wavelength with Tomba, but Rohit Danu was frustrated at Sergio Lamas because the pass wasn't played to him. And I like that from the youngster. A young player making his point clear to your foreign star. It's not about misunderstanding, it's just about communication. It's just that you want to perform for your team, and he's vocal about it.
I think that's the most important point. When you're on the pitch, it's 11v11. Your teammate is as good as you. You're on the same wavelength. You need to be understanding of each other's positives and strengths.
And that deflection could have fallen to Norris. And Messi Bali gets the decision in his favour this time.
Wayne was climbing on top of Messi Bali to win that ball. Not to the liking of the referee, but
another free kick for Messi Bali, and that's a very interesting position. Twice the same battle, and this is a scoreable area. Both Nicola and Talal are capable of testing the keeper from here at least.
Messi Bali this time using his upper body strength to just get that ball, get the better of Wayne Vaz, who wasn't happy. But as a big number 9, this is better from Messi Bali, backing into his centre back, making sure he can bring the ball down or win a free kick in a dangerous position. But this is good work.
Tricky for the keeper. 2 effective weapons, left or the right. Talal or Nicola. It is Madi Talal. The keeper was certainly rooted, even though he tried his best to make it look like he was aware.
Madi Talal trying to curl that ball towards the top corner against Lewis, but just could not keep it on target. And you could see even Owen Coyle be a bit frustrated, clearly saying that that was a chance.
Prashant has a chance now, rolls it in, gets away from Mark Sotanpuya. They're combining well, Sinapasi and Prashant. Prashant again finds Pasi. That is a good ball in. Rohit Danu tried to be too precise. Exactly the point Habas is trying to make. You can explain better, Robin.
Rohit Danu with the diving header. Prashant doing ever so well just to hold that ball up, setting that up to Sumit Pasi. Rohit Danu just trying to guide that header towards the bottom corner. You know, when there's so much to do from about 10 yards out for Rohit Danu. He just needs to head it back to the way it's coming from. Just get a good connection on it. And that's exactly what what maybe Habas was saying. Just get a better header on it. Don't try to do too much on it.
Is he trying to say never a red?
Header on it. Don't try
Was
to
that the correct lip reading? I'm not sure, but it certainly was the correct call from our angle and the replays. But Jamshedpur have created chances even after the sending off. A lot of them. This was the first before the sending off. Stephen Eze with that header.
Stephen Eze, always a danger on set pieces. Gets in front of Nischal, but just could not keep it on target. And this was Messi Bowley. Gets ahead, beats Wayne Vaz, and then tries to get a shot off. Just wasn't steadying himself. Was just a little bit off balance. It's good work, but just that composure needs to be seen. And then the free kick from Mehdi Talal in a changes position, where a lot of Jamshedpur fans, even Owen Call, would have thought that they should have, or at least hit the target from there, if not get ahead in this game.
Both coaches just having a chance to shower some more instructions, and I'm sure that discussion between Moya and Wayne Vaz is of a long ball that needs to be aimed towards him, and he'll make the run forward.
I think so, because they're getting a lot of joy from that ball over the top behind Pratik and Stephen Eze. They're big defenders, great with aerial duels, but they're not the quickest. When you've got somebody like a Norris and an Alfred Moya who've got the pace between them as well, they'd like to hurt this Jamshedpur side who are already a man down.
Oh, this time, was there an elbow just near the fourth official? Messi Bali might see a card for it as well, the way the referee is walking towards the fourth official. Or is there something more than that? And Jamshedpur players need to be careful. Pratik Mandal won't like that.
You can already see players jumping on to the referee, getting towards the referee, asking for a card for Messi Bowley. This was the incident, Messi Bowley using his arms, Rohit Tanu as well, just wanting to back into him. But I think just the difference in height, Messi Bowley just trying to put his body in the middle of him, and the ball obviously gets him with a frailing arm. But in my opinion, it wasn't a yellow. It is a contact sport. You're going to get a few frailing arms towards you. Just get up and get on with it.
Yeah, but sometimes that mind game as well when you're on the pitch, trying to influence the referee's decision. We have seen in the bigger stage as well, even if you remember a red card for Wayne Rooney back in time for the English national team, and the yellow card has indeed come out for Messi Bowley.
I think he's taken his time, the referee, spoken to the fourth official as well, and finally the card does come out. But I think I'm one of those players where I'm okay with that physical battle in each and every game.
Yeah, but certainly a free kick, that is one thing we all agreed. That card a bit harsh for Messi Bowley. Here's Thamba. Such a fantastic presence in the midfield. Started from the Classic Football Academy under Renedy Singh. It's been a very cautious approach so far from both teams. They've not really thrown everything up at once. Again, nicely done by Nikhil Bala. He's so impressive to watch.
Another battle between Rohit Tanu and Nikhil Bala brewing, both players with pace, trying to chop it back away from Rohit Tanu. Nikhil Bala just earning his side a free kick. But you can see from all these Inter-Kashi players, they're not giving any time to the Jamshedpur players on the ball, making sure that they reach or arrive as soon as they take a touch towards them. This is very good defensive work also from Kashi's side. It seems they seem to be a very well-oiled machine under Antonio Habas.
And remember, this is an all-Indian defense line that Habas has fielded on the pitch. And another reason for that is he has sacrificed David Humanis or foreign defenders to field in Luis Campos on goal. Recovered by your number 9. That is what you want in terms of commitment from your players.
Marxo putting pressure on Prashant, making sure he does not get a touch at it. So with Pasi trying to play that ball first touch, but the wingers, especially in this game for both these sides, have done ever so well to just make sure that their opponent or the player in front of them does not get much time on the ball.
Another free kick. Which way has the decision gone? Both of them have gone down dramatically. Not intentional. Both going for the ball. It's a JAMSHEDPUR free kick taken quickly. Here's Prashant. Blocked, intervened by Marxo. When Vaz again on Messi Bali, that will accumulate in the mind of Pratik Mandal. Third time now.
Probably the last warning towards Wayne Vaz on the fouls he's been committing. He's been doing very well to pile the pressure on Messi Bali, not giving him any space to turn, but he also seems over-eager to win the ball back and commit those tackles. And he's given away another foul or a free kick in a dangerous position. I'm sure Stephen Eze will arrive in the box alongside Messi Boli to change the scoreline.
Talal lobs it in. That is dangerous. Went with his foot there, Stephen Eze. Pasi applying some pressure as well, does his job well.
Mehdi Talal again whipping in a dangerous delivery. Flag went up for offside. But if it was for Messi Bowley, I agree, but Stephen Eze looked onside.
Yeah, exactly so. He's just hit it out. I think it was a goal kick eventually. Pasi moving up, not too much in the box. Alfred Moya needs to stay a bit further up front. It's Rohit Danu who is dropped more central. They put up 2 blocks of 4 while defending, which is really tough to break. Kashi is still trying to. Norris to Moya. To KG out there, and now on the counter, here comes JAMSHEDPUR. Mehdi Talal has seen Messi Boli make the run, and Nishal Chandan read that well.
Nishal Chandan leaving that space to see if Messi Boli attacks it, and then doing ever so well with the tackle to win that ball.
Wayne Vaz finds Alfred Moya, who has been dispossessed. Oh, wonderful work from Mehdi Talal. That's the magic he has.
JAMSHEDPUR this time piling the pressure onto Kashi from this left side. Mehdi Talal with a brilliant feat to just get it out of his feet and then win the ball high up to create some sort of pressure. And JAMSHEDPUR again bring it on in the attacking third, wanting to find a goal with a man down with 40 minutes in the game gone by.
Sanan, they haven't looked like they're playing with 10, especially with the body language. More possession for JAMSHEDPUR, but nothing on target from both the sides. That is the reason which is why the game is looking a bit silent on the up. That can change quick. Sanan. Messi ball in some space. And KASHI will get out safe of that attack, but Danu was almost caught there.
Pranay trying to get that ball out. Danu just trying to toe poke it past Nikhil Barla. Doing well to win a free kick even under pressure from JAMSHEDPUR, but it seems to have gone the other way. Now another dangerous opportunity with 4 minutes plus added time left on the clock for Stephen Eze, Messi Bowley, JAMSHEDPUR to make their way. Even Prateek Chaudhary, Pranay present in the box to get a goal.
Nicola. Nikhil Barla. Something off the ball there which the referee is not happy with. Is there some bleeding out there? Yeah, indeed, that is why he has asked him to get off.
Nishal maybe just got cut with a trailing arm or an elbow while he's been in the mix of things. But if he's asked him to get treatment, Vasper, he should be stepping out of the pitch, not getting that on the pitch. Prateek Mondal needs to get him off, as he has now.
Mind games. The game of football is not just played with your feet, a lot going on behind the scenes too. From tactics to mental abilities, who is more sharper, who thinks faster. And that is well played towards Talal. He had beaten the offside trap. He doesn't agree with the line official.
I think with the rule, medical treatment, he has to stay off the pitch for about 30 seconds, but Habas doesn't think so. He wants him on really quickly, and why not so? He's a mainstay in that centre-back position or defensive position for KASHI, and he'll want him back as soon as possible, like he has come back right now. I think even Habas has forgotten it was 10v10, even with Nishchal off the pitch, not 11v10.
Someone needs to step up and get a shot on target. The keepers have been very silent. Certainly might need some more warm-up during the break instead of a break. Moya.
Or find better end product. There's been 9 shots from both these teams with none on target from both either.
Rohit Danu has kept it in control. Not the best of controls from Norris though. Prashant! The first one on target that could have been won, but the battle won by Albino Gomez. What a fantastic save.
Wow, what a save. Norris trying to bring that ball down, sets it up for his teammate, gets a shot off. Prashant with that shot kept it on target, uses the side of his foot, better of marks so, and then Albino Gomes with a reactive save and a brilliant save at that to keep JAMSHEDPUR in the game.
Floated in from the corner. JAMSHEDPUR looking to move on a counter, but there's not much up front. Talal against 2. Stephen Eze, turning a striker, has dribbled past 2 players. That's some quality touch from a centre-back up front who has stayed up as well. The keeper comes out dangerously, and now Wayne Vaz has stayed down. Nicola. Talal is offside.
Stephen Eze showing Messi Bowley how it's done. Continuing the attack, staying in attack, helping Mehdi Talal as an option to finish that attack, and then finally it all comes to a stall with an offside against Mehdi Talal, who began that counter attack with the help of Stephen Eze.
the best chance of the game. Tomba. So finally, with 3 minutes added on, the first shot on target has come from KASHI. A lot more than just red card for Pratik Mandal tonight. A touch of the ball as well.
Not the best of touches, reminds me of you, but that's good.
I was wondering if you would say this was even better.
It's giving you tough competition, but you'll have to decide between you and him who has the better touch. Also, I'll stay out of that one.
Here's Messi volley. Wayne Vaz with the clearance, but that's a battle brewing between Messi volley and Wayne Vaz. Is it? Jamshedpur not shying away at all when coming up in attack. They'll certainly not try too much though. Falls to Dalal. Thought of a shot for a moment, but finds a clever pass instead to Messi Boli. That extra touch again could have been an own goal. Lucky escape. The keeper was just there. That was the need of the hour for Jamshedpur.
Massive opportunity this time for Jamshedpur, but it could not be finished off with a goal.
Indeed, so things have started to happen. The second half will be very, very interesting. Jamshedpur not taking a risk to increase the tempo of the game, but when they go up, they look confident.
Jamshedpur finding ways to build a few attacks of their own, but all of that comes to nothing at the end of the first half, with both the teams tied at 0-0.
Nothing to separate between Jamshedpur